Mistress Lotus from Mistress Lotus Goddess Tarot. And welcome to your General and Love monthly reading for the month of May 2017. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for those of you that have taken the time to subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate it. And to my new viewers out there, I would love it if you guys join my little community as well so you can stay updated on all my content. So I suggest you guys mash that subscribe button as hard as you can, okay? And I also want to let you guys know that I suggest to everyone before I do my readings that they should go calculate their sun sign, their moon sign, and their rising sign, also known as their ascendant sign. That way you get a more detailed, informative reading, okay? And as a side note, you guys, you can also find me on Facebook where I do my live weekly readings if you're interested in that as well. Okay, so let's see what this month has in store for you, Cancer. Gods and goddesses, dear universe, dear spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer? Wow, sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, there's a lot going on with you, huh, Cancer? Like, what the heck? Let's go ahead and put these back. Okay, so what messages do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the month of May 2017. Show me their past. Show me their present. Show me their future. Show me what's in their conscious and subconscious thoughts. Show me what advice you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so present position, we have the Knave of Swords, challenged by the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, show me their external factors, show me their hopes and fears, and finally, show me their outcome for May 2017. Wow, I love how these cards are like, instead of like flying out there like, hello. Okay, so in the recent past, we have the Lover's card. Okay. And you know what? I'm seeing air energy right off the bat with this Knave of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for some of you Cancers out there, because I even see in the recent past the Lover's card. Whether this is mentioning a third-party situation that you were involved with and it's resulted in cutting someone away, or maybe due to spying on someone has found out about a third-party situation, and something that you just started even. It could even be a business venture and a relationship, something that has just budded. Someone has spied on someone and found out about third-party situation, or it's a Gemini here that some of you could be specifically dealing with, if it is in fact an air sign. Now that was crazy how that card popped out. Okay, my pinky like flicked it just right. So I'm gonna leave that uncovered. I feel like the deck is done being shuffled, so we're gonna cut it here. And in your conscious thoughts, we have the Ace of Wands. In your subconscious, the Seven of Chalices. Yep, I was picking up on that cheating vibe, okay? Some third-party vibes. Okay, in the advice position, we have the Two of Wands. In the external factors position, we have the Sun. In your hopes and fears, we have the Knave of Chalices. In the outcome, we have the World. So, yeah. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card. So, and since we're talking about signs a little bit here, the Devil card is the card for Capricorn, okay? Maybe some of you are involved with one, or maybe this could simply be the energy that is referring to this third party, deceptive, cheating energy, this confused energy. Someone has many options here and they don't know who to choose, and their actions are serving evil, and they're not doing people right, and this person is very manipulative. Although they have a strong magnetism, they are a liar, they are manipulative. And I feel like if this doesn't have to be any sign that I mentioned, but I just call them out just because they're, whoever this could apply to that has in fact been involved with a Capricorn, or this could simply just be your energy, Cancer, or the person that you're involved with's energy. This could be very manipulative, deceptive, just very, very wicked in their ways here. Okay. And in the recent past, like I said with the Lovers card, we have third party situations here. Someone not making a choice. Okay, or finally someone, does make a choice, and maybe that's why there's an energy of a severance of something new. Maybe you've gone to someone in your past and cut away someone that you've started a new relationship with. It can go many different ways. But definitely either some third party situation has been found out, or someone decides to pick one of the two or one of many. Okay, and it results in some type of harmony here within the relationship. But it seems that if it's the opposite for some of you, and this is finding out about some third party situation yourself, or maybe you were involved in a situation of multiple partners and someone had done some spying here and found out for themselves what was going on, and it had forced you to end something new with someone due to what they found out here. And it definitely seems like there was a severance here, because it could also be that maybe someone could have been using someone for money, I feel like, because the Seven of Pentacles upright talks about a start of a business. It can even refer to increasing your funds, increasing your abundance, definitely recovery of your finances, harvesting the fruits of your labor here. But it seems that in the reverse, there's nothing here. There's no opportunity. There's no new opportunity. The opportunities that you had before, definitely one or a multitude of opportunities that you've had here are just done, apparently. Someone is doing some spying and finds something out about someone. That's just the energy that I'm picking up here, because crowning you, or in your conscious thoughts, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about there being like almost like a false start, because it's not something that's really like exclusive or concrete, or you signed it on paper and made it, like a contractual agreement. It's nothing like that. It's nothing that has been manifested yet. This is more just the spirit of starting something, a spirit of creating something with someone. But obviously something gets cut away, either due to you finding out about third party situations, cheating behavior, lying behavior, and it results in a false start here. Because in your subconscious thoughts, we have the Seven of Chalices, which talks about deceptive energy, which talks about cheating, which talks about just someone that is not doing you right. They're not who they say they are in this relationship, or whatever it is that they claim to want with you. Obviously they have not been forthcoming for some of you. And maybe that's resulted in why this situation ends before it begins, so to speak. Okay, because obviously someone has been found out. Someone's not telling the truth, someone's not doing right, and someone gets found out. And in the near future, it results in the Seven of Wands in reverse. So someone's afraid to stand their ground in this situation here. And it may be that they notice what this person is doing. They notice that this person is lying. They notice that this person is full of shit, basically. Just full of fucking shit. And you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Maybe it could be you're coming out of the time of not standing your ground, and you finally do decide to stand your ground. Or maybe this could be in reference to some of you feeling afraid to stand your ground, because maybe there's a lot invested. You have a lot of emotions towards this person. Or maybe it could be you lying, and maybe you're having an argument, you're butting heads over the situation. Or maybe whatever the case may be, maybe you do decide to stand up for yourself, and it results in like turn down negotiations. Someone's like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of this. I know about this. I know about that. And maybe this is you exposing someone. Or it could just simply be you need to stand your ground if you're not, for those that aren't, And in the advice position, it says, yeah, you need to make a decision. Two of Wands talks about having to decide between something, a little bit of uncertainty. But you're transitioning into something, and the only way to transition into it fully and completely and be able to embrace the fruits of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life, you've got to make a choice. Either cut away this toxic person who's been lying and bullshitting you and doing janky shit, or sit here like, I don't know what to do, and don't dwell. It's telling you don't dwell. You've got to make a decision. Okay. The Sun card is in your external factors, which talks about feeling a sense of happiness. Maybe you have good friendships established, or maybe there are good friendships that will be established in the future for you due to you making this decision to walk away from this toxic person, or maybe this toxic person, decided to walk away from you. Or it could even be a Capricorn. It doesn't even have to be someone necessarily deceptive, but it could even be just definitely some clashing of opinions with what could be a Capricorn or a Gemini for some of you, and it's resulted in you having to make a decision, or the other person having to make a decision to stay or leave. And maybe they're feeling like, maybe you're not doing them right, or you're not being honest with them about something, and it's resulted in just some things that you've discussed that it's wonky. And maybe they decided not to stand up to you about it and just simply make a decision. That's what it's looking like. That could be also. But just, you have to apply it to your situation. But yeah, definitely in the external factors, the sun shines down on this situation here. You do end up finding happiness with whatever it is that you decide to do. And there's definitely a feeling of success here as well. Because in your hopes and fears, there's some sort of offer. And some of you could even be dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this could just simply be you, Cancer, okay? And maybe this could simply be you giving the love offer, okay? And maybe this could be someone turning your offer down. It could be, a Capricorn turning you down, or, whoever it is that embodies these energies here. I'm seeing a lot of energies here. To be honest, I'm seeing all the energies, wands, pentacles, swords, and chalices. But obviously there's more of like an offer, simple and plain. It doesn't even have to be necessarily a love offer. Some sort of confession comes in. Maybe someone confesses how they feel about a situation, or confess why they left, or confess what they're noticing, these indiscrepancies within this partnership or this friendship or relationship. But it does in the outcome result in a completion of some sort, maybe a completion of this relationship. Whoever decides to walk away from it or turn down an offer, apparently, it ends in the World card, which talks about completing a cycle, endings, new beginnings, successful new beginnings. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify these just so you guys know exactly what to expect and how to work with these energies. Okay, let's see. And at the bottom of the deck, that's funny, there's an offer coming in for sure. Either you're doing the offering or someone's giving you an offer, because we even have the Ace of Chalices, which talks about a love offer, or it could even be in reference to a birth for some of you, a new beginning. Maybe somebody confesses they're pregnant for some of you, but definitely a beginning of something. And it seems like it's a love offer more than anything. For sure. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify these. Show me the Devil card. Show me the Lovers. Show me the Seven of Chalices. Yeah. Show me the Seven of Wands in reverse. Why is the Seven of Wands in reverse? Why is this Knave of Swords here? Show me the Seven of Pentacles. Why is this a challenge? Show me the Ace of Wands. Show me the Two of Wands. Show me the Sun. Show me the Knave of Chalices. Show me the World. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Chalices. So this could definitely be you, Cancer, because first of all, Chalices, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But Cancer, as a zodiac sign itself, talks about the energy of the Queen of Chalices itself, being nurturing, the mother of the zodiac signs, and motherly, nurturing energy either exuding from you, Cancer. And that could also be what that Ace of Chalices is. Some of you mothers could be expecting. or just simply offering your love of genuine love, offering a faithful commitment. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck at the beginning of the reading with this devil card, I wanted to clarify it. And yeah, there must have been some sort of loss of someone that has to be similar characteristics of the sign Capricorn, or specifically a Capricorn. It's resulted in some of you feeling sad. Or just simply, it could even be, even if it's not a Capricorn, it could be simply someone that's been deceptive and manipulative, and you've seen their ways, and it's leaving you emotionally empty and sad, disappointed. There are a lot of difficulties due to someone's, maybe even someone could be agitated and just, just wicked, like I said before, and it's leaving you feeling sad. And maybe they're not doing you right. They abused your offer that you gave to them, and that could be also why you're feeling like this. And in your recent past, we had the Lovers, clarified by the Emperor card. So maybe some of you were involved with what could be an Aries, and maybe it could have been that you found out an Aries had, a third-party situation going on behind your back, or maybe this was one of the people involved in your third-party situation. It could be Gemini and Aries for some of you. But obviously, this could even be you thinking about taking back control in your life, taking back control of this situation, maybe. Okay. And we have the Knave of Swords, challenged by the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Wands. Wow. Challenged by the Knight of Swords. So here we go. We have oppressive, burdensome energy here. And then we've got what could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, with that damn Gemini, whoever that is. Or someone coming in with hasty communication. It's leaving you feeling burdened. And that's where this ending to this new beginning comes from. Maybe someone cuts you off, or you cut them off. It's leaving you feeling like it's time to put your wands down. This could even be just someone with a fiery temperament coming your way with like some shitty words, and they're like going in on you, and it's just like, whoa. Or you're just like listening to them, and you're just like, what, this person's like full of themselves, and it's leaving you just oppressed for some reason. Okay. In the near future, we have the Eight of Wands reversed and the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is clarifying the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is talking about in the upright. This mentions fast communication, or maybe some communication that you're awaiting. In the reverse, don't expect communication either from this person, or obviously, whoever you're dealing with, you've decided to cut off communication. However it goes. For some of you, yeah, there's a cutoff of communication, for sure. And maybe that's why it's leaving you feeling like you can't stand up for yourself, because no one is communicating with you. And in your conscious thoughts, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So again, maybe this could involve someone that was financially assisting you for some of you. Maybe someone found out they were being used for that, and maybe that causes this false start in this relationship. Or maybe someone promised to help you with something, or promised to give you something. Maybe you promised someone that you'd give them something. You promised maybe you would help someone, and that results in a false start because you never come through with it, and then it leaves someone feeling, burdened and weighed down and heavy, and it results in some angry communication, or just simply hasty communication due to someone not coming through on something, a false start to something. A false start of give and take is what it's looking like in your subconscious. The Seven of Chalices is clarified by the Knave of Wands. So again, maybe it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for some of you that you're dealing with. And maybe this could just be someone that has contacted you about one-night stands even. An immature energy. This is not a card of commitment. So if that's what you guys were maybe looking for, and maybe you were the ones that found out about a third-party situation, it's because this person is emotionally immature. He's looking to sow some wild oats. He's not really looking to settle down. But obviously this could just be someone as well that's been deceiving you and basically throwing you off. Okay, in the advice position, we have the Two of Wands clarified by the Magician card. So you've manifested something by making a decision here. Or it's saying as well that you can manifest good things into your life if you make a decision to either put your burden down and walk away for good and find what's best for you, or, you know, stay stuck. But it's the advice card is saying make a decision so you can manifest better things into your life, for sure. You know, because we all deserve what's best for us. You know what I mean? Okay, and then the Sun card and the external factors is clarified by the Star card. So maintaining some faith and optimism with what the future holds. Trust in God, whatever you believe. Trust in your higher power. Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in the process. Trust the process. If you embody that energy, the sun shines down on you. Now, if you're negative and you're oppressed and you're keeping, you know, toxic people, you're doing toxic things and you're thinking toxic thoughts and all of that, you can't attain this. You'll stay stuck here. Okay? If there's a lack of communication between you and someone, you know, don't sweat it. If you notice someone is not being honest with you, accept it as it is and, you know, delegate it accordingly and just figure out what you need to do. But maintain positivity. You know, faith will be restored in your life as long as you see what you have in your life. Embrace your friendships even. Maybe, you know, don't worry about exclusive relationships and focus on those that are in your life that are supportive and loving of you, even though it's not necessarily a romantic relationship here. But it definitely says, yeah, there's a completion of something, and, you know, it looks like it could, like I said before, there's so many elements in here. I'm mainly seeing fire, air, and water. I even saw, you know, the only earth sign that I see here is the Devil and the Seven of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. But that's not to say that that can't be included. But obviously there was an offer made, or maybe you extended that offer, and yeah, either someone, this is completed, this is done, someone has decided to go their separate ways, or you've decided to do so, and in the outcome it results in the world, which again, the number 10, you know, it talks about completion, and going into the world, you know, you're fearing that, you know, you're going to have to end a partnership for sure. You're fearing that you won't ever have, you know, the relationship that you desire due to you offering something, or waiting on an offer even, and maybe you don't receive it, or maybe it's not the offer you thought you'd get, and it's resulted in some residual fears here, or just simply this deception alone, this using people and deceiving and lying and cheating and, you know, one night stands all over the place, and you're like fearing you've got to end something. You're hoping for harmony and union within your friendships, your family, and you're hoping for emotional stability, but it seems that, you know, you're fearing you'll never get it due to someone's offer being turned down. And the World card is, as your outcome card, is clarified by the Three of Chalices, which talks about, again, the number 3, man. You know, either it's third party situation, someone has to make a decision, and whatever they decide goes in their favor, or maybe someone finds out about something and decides to leave it behind, and that choice goes in their favor, and it results in completing the cycle and resulting in some sort of successful energy or celebratory energy here. But definitely things do, regardless of the bumps in the road here, you know, things definitely end up all right for you in this month, for real. There's a lot of successful energy here. There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential abundance and happiness. But it's up to you to make the decision to go for it. Things aren't just going to happen by chance. It's saying, this reading is definitely saying you've got to make it happen if you want happiness. You've got to remove some things that if they make you unhappy, things of that nature. And you've got to be honest with yourself about that. But don't sweat too much over the things outside of your control is also what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your love readings out. Okay. All right. gods and goddesses, dear universe, dear spirit, and romance angels. Oh, thank you. Okay, we have very soon. And this, yeah, and that's funny. This also says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, making decisions, man, for sure. Okay, so that's in the present position. What other love messages do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign for the month of May 2017. Okay, we have one flipping. Oh, wow. Deception. You're challenged by deception here. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So if that's you or someone else, that's your challenge here, and it's hindering your blessings. So you need to get out of it. That's what it's looking like. Okay, I feel like these are done. I'm going to go ahead and cut them. Okay, yeah, yep. In the recent past, I see some codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life, whether that be to money or your own addiction, cigarettes, drinking, drugs even, maybe even just financially. Someone's codependent on someone financially, and that's why they're being deceptive to maintain that source of extra income for themselves. They're just self-serving behavior, regardless of whether it's money or addiction to sex or addiction to this, addiction to that, whatever it is to feed that addiction. They're obviously being deceptive with you, or vice versa, to fill that void. But they're not doing it, that never fills the void. And it damages good relationships. And consciously, it says to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and show you, this is how it looks for me in the present position for the month of May for you guys. It could happen very soon, but due to somebody being, whatever you're desiring in a relationship, it could happen very soon, but, somebody's not being honest. And if it's you, cut it out. If it's someone else, you need to cut them out. Period. Waste of time. It's blocking your blessings. In your recent past, we have codependency, and it's probably just because you're keeping someone codependent in your life, or someone is codependent on you, whether it be financially, emotionally, for sex, for this, for that, for that, for this. It's not coming from a place of love. Codependency is not a good basis for or a foundation for a relationship, period. And I know you guys know this. I know you know that, but I'm just saying, you've got to be honest with yourself and decide what's best for you. You deserve someone that will be completely honest with you and give you their all, or at least reciprocate what it is that you're giving them. We all deserve that. And if someone's just taking, somebody's got to decide when to put their foot down and do what's best for themselves. But this is in the recent past, and that's where the deception lies. In the near future, you have the attraction card. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So once you make a decision, okay, to let go of this unhealthy situation, you can attract beautiful things into your life. Like I said, the deceptive energy that you're keeping around or portraying is blocking your blessings. In your conscious thoughts, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, you got to do what's best for you, dude. That's basically what I'm saying here. Don't keep this mess in your life if you know that it's trash. If it's trash, dude, just, cut your losses and dodge that bullet, dude. For real. And in your subconscious, we have getting to know each other. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So maybe this could even be something new that you're wanting to establish or manifest. Okay. And let's go ahead and see. At the bottom of the deck, we have let go of control issues. So, things outside of your control, don't sweat them, dude. Seriously. And don't let others control you, and don't try and control anybody else, because that could also be a codependency issue. Someone always needing to be in control. They can never just, give and receive in a genuine way. Let go. This could even simply refer to letting go of this toxicity. Okay? Let go of trying to change it. In your advice position, it says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So you need to clear your energy, clear the energy not just within you, but around you. And you'll be able to attract what you need and what you desire. In your external factors, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So basically, use that time wisely. Don't waste it on people that don't deserve it. Don't do things to others that you wouldn't want done to you. And continue to, have a healthy environment and a healthy, inside and outside. And be patient. It's worth waiting for. But don't settle for anything that is lesser than what you desire just because it's there. Okay? And in your hopes and fears, we have true love. So be patient for your true love to come in. You're fearing that you'll never come into contact with true love, but stay hopeful. I know deep down you hope that it will come to fruition, maybe even with someone new that you're thinking about or could be thinking about subconsciously. It seems in your outcome we have heart-to-heart conversations and honestly discuss your feelings with each other. If you're not really feeling it as much as the other person is in the relationship or in the friendship or what have you, you guys need to discuss it, get it out in the open, and then move on. Decide to move on or work on it. But definitely, it says that maybe you need to separate yourself completely from this romantic or what used to be a romantic entanglement here due to someone being codependent, and you need to talk to someone and let them know that, hey, I'm not going to settle for less than what I deserve and kick rocks. Just period. Just kick rocks. Or it could even be this conversation, I know you've been lying to me. Why have you been doing this? Like, why are you using me? I feel used, this, and that, and that, and this. And then they can be like, you know what? You're right. I'm being an asshole. I care. I'll do better. And then, if they don't do better, then they didn't learn their lesson. But if you decide to give them that chance, the conversation can even go that way. It can go many different ways, you guys. I'm just trying to throw out all different scenarios so I can get every message out, as many messages out as I can. Okay, you guys, so that's your reading. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if this reading resonated with you in any way, or if you have some specific questions that you have or something that you would like to get more clarity on, I suggest you guys book a private reading with me. I'll include all of my information, my contact information, and my paypal.me in the description below. So until next time, you guys, peace and love.